actually talking to Brad today about this, and you can talk all you want about repeating and all that stuff, whatever, but that off season takes a lot from you, mentally, uh, even physically, and I don't want to say when I drove in 19, I felt tired coming into the ballpark, but I was excited, obviously, but I'm telling you, it's a different feeling. It's a different feeling. And obviously, being away from the game, I don't have to explain you guys how much I feel about this game. I don't have to tell people that I love the game and I'm very passionate about it. You guys know that. So I don't have to explain that. But at the same time, coming here, and it's not about me, it's about seeing guys and work with guys and go to the field. And when the game is over or the practice is over, to sit in your desk and be like, oof, I gave everything today. And that's how I felt, I'm talking to you guys. And when I go back to my office, I take off my hat. I'll be like, wow, we accomplished a lot of things today. And that's the way I attack every day. I'm not gonna, you know, I'm gonna do it the same way I done it, in 18 and 19, confident, with conviction, and trying to put these guys in situations to be successful. And this is the way I know how to do it. This is what I do. And let's see where you take us.
Alex,
Hola Alex, te habla Enrique Rojas.
Johnny.
Yeah. Alex, with the short season last year, how much do you have to monitor your pitching staff for innings? And would you consider a six-man rotation?
This is a topic that is going to come up. It's been a topic in the off season. It'll be a topic in spring training, and obviously during the season. There's a lot of smart people, smarter people than me that deal with stuff like this. I sounded like Tito there, right? That I learned something from him. You talk to Brad, you talk to the sports science people, and you decide what's going to be the plan. And right now, our plan is to get these guys on track, and little by little, we'll make decisions. Let's see how they react the first few weeks. Let's see how Eduardo reacts to, his bullpens here and his live VPs, and we'll make decisions. I think those decisions are a lot easier this year compared probably to last year with the organization, because we're deeper. We got some capable guys that, they're not going to be with the big league club, but they're going to be ready just in case something happens. If something happens in spring training, we do feel that we have capable guys that can, jump into the rotation or in the bullpen and do their job. So we're very confident that our plan is going to be a good one. But obviously, let's see how they react to what we're asking them to do, and then we'll go from there.
Hola Alex, ¿cómo está?
Todo bien.
Te quiero preguntar, ¿cuál es tu mentalidad entrando a estos entrenamientos? ¿Tú estás en plan competir o en plan reconstruir para Boston Red Sox?
No, nosotros no estamos en reconstrucción. Como dijo Dustin Pedroia hace 2 semanas, el que no venga aquí pensando que podemos ganar una serie mundial no debe estar aquí. Nosotros, a pesar de que la gente fuera de nuestro clubhouse piensa a lo mejor diferente a nosotros, esas personas no deciden la mentalidad de nosotros o cómo vamos a atacar el día a día. Nosotros estamos aquí para más que competir. Nosotros estamos aquí para ganar. Y esa es la mentalidad que tenemos desde los dueños hasta la academia allá en Dominicana. El día a día de los Medias Rojas de Boston es ganar el día, y obviamente si ganamos muchos días tenemos la oportunidad de jugar en octubre, que es lo más importante.
Alex, as far as the intake protocols, all that, we had Plawecki yesterday. Does that mean everyone else has been through? Are you still waiting for some? Is everyone cleared now and able to play? Where are you with that process?
No, we're good. I think, as far as like the protocols and the intakes and all that, you guys know about Kevin, but besides that, it's been good. It's been good. Credit to the players, credit to everybody that is here, that have done everything possible to stay safe, and that was a good result. But obviously, we live in this day by day, so we'll celebrate each day that we're successful with this. And in situations like Kevin, we just have to be patient. We know that he'll be with us at one point, and we'll take the time that we have to take for him to get ready.
And any update on Sawamura, when you think he'll get to camp?
No, I know he's him and Paredes are dealing with their visas, so I don't have any information about that. But looking forward to have both in camp sooner rather than later.
Alex, is there anybody else who's not here yet or should be?
Who?
Is there anybody else who's not in camp, but you're expecting or anything? Or
The only one is Ryan, as like for personal reasons, but he should be with us in the upcoming days. Brazier.
Alex, go ahead, Johnny.
Okay, Alex, do you think the season will go on without a hitch? I do expect some trouble with the COVID-19 epidemic.
That's the goal, and that's why we had guidelines, and MLB and the Players Association, they have I think it's 102 pages that explains what we can do, we cannot do, talk about the families, and talk about restaurants and golfing and a lot of stuff. So the goal is for here to have to win a lot of days, with the intakes and all that stuff. If we win that one, we'll be fine. And that's what we've been telling people. The way I see it, it starts at your house. It starts at home, right? You take care of your family, you're taking care of yourself. If you do that, you're taking care of your teammates. If you take care of the teammates, you're taking care of the organization. And if the organization is in a good spot, with the virus, then the other stuff will be fine. So that's the way I talked to a group yesterday, and we'll address it again in the upcoming days when everybody's here. But we have to win every game, every day, as far as like the virus.
Alex, you're a person that sort of prides yourself on having those sort of connections with your players and everything like that. With given all the protocols, how does that sort of change your managing style, if at all?
I'm getting good at mute and unmute on Zoom. I'm getting better. I remember our first press conference. I wasn't good, and you got to find ways to do it. There's no excuse. There's 30 teams at the big league level, and everybody is going through this. I think schedule-wide, like I said, one part of the things that we haven't changed is the way we do bullpens. And that really helps us. We start doing this in 18, the way we attack bullpens, and we can go through the whole day, and you are able to communicate with them. Meetings are the ones that you have to avoid for now, as a group indoors. There's a lot of tents out there. That one is like for the players lounge and the dining tent and the team tent. I'm trying to learn those too, but I think the organization has done an outstanding job preparing the facility for what we are facing. And there's no complaints. Obstacles, of course, but if you look outside of our walls, everybody's going through this, and we are lucky to be able to work, and we are lucky to be working playing baseball. That's the way I'm going to present it. I'll be presenting it to the guys for a few weeks, for a few months. And if we see it that way, communication is not going to be an obstacle. Whatever happens with the fan base, with the fans at Fenway or here at JetBlue, it's not going to be an excuse. We're going to be fine. I think the rest of the league is going to be fine too. I think everybody's prepared. Obviously, it's a lot different than last year. When you have to play 20-something games in Florida, then you have to travel all over the nation. But at the same time, I think everybody's doing their part. And like I said, let's win each day with the virus, and we'll be in a good position.
Alex, do you anticipate? Go ahead, Julian.
Okay, you talked about wanting to get in the offseason wanting to get faster and wanting to become more athletic. With the additions that you guys made, do you think you guys have sort of achieved that going into this season?
Yeah, I think Frenchie is a guy that he's very physical, very athletic. Enrique is too. There's a few things that we're working on that they're going to give us versatility and another athlete, hopefully on the mound. If you look at these guys, that's something that really impressed me. I mean, we got a bunch of big guys, like 6'3", 6'4", strong guys. And that caught my attention. And that's something I'm very excited about. I've been watching a lot of video, and velocity is coming into play again for us as a group, which is great. And I'm excited. Like I said earlier, more dynamic, more athletic, more versatile. So going back to the question, yes, we have accomplished that.
Alex, do you anticipate having a traditional closer? And if so, in your mind, who is that?
I think it's too early for that. We got a lot of candidates, a lot of guys in the bullpen that can get 3 outs in the 7th, in the 8th, and the 9th. We'll go, we'll see how it goes in spring training. We'll have conversations with the guys, and then we'll make the decision. But I mean, you guys know how I feel about the ace reliever, bouncing guys, all over the place. It's not fair for them physically. You're asking a lot from them. So I like the structured bullpen. And when we have to make, a decision, an announcement, we'll get there when we get there.
Alex, you haven't physically seen these guys since September 2019, right? Like a lot of the returning guys. So what was it like, actually seeing them for the first time and being able to, I don't know, you might have had to keep your distance, but actually see them and talk to them for the first time in so long?
It's good, man. It feels great. These guys are family to me. We went through a lot in 18 and 19. Regardless of the results, we won a World Series and we won 108 games and we went 11-3 in October. But then we didn't have a great season, but it really doesn't matter. We're connected, and for me, they're family. I care about them, not only on the field, but off the field. I know they feel the same way about me. It's cool for them to ask about Camila, ask about Angelica, ask about the twins, Xander and Isander. Jerriel, my brother Joey, it's good to have those conversations, man. It's refreshing, to be honest with you. And this is where I want it to be. This is where I'm at. I love it every second. I'm not going to take it for granted. I heard AJ talking about that, yesterday. We're not talking. I'm not going to take this for granted. And I'm looking forward to be here a lot of years, but you never know what can happen, with the pandemic or other stuff. I lived it already, so I'm coming here to attack every day, enjoy it, connect with players like I always do, and have the best days of my life.
Hey, Alex, you said earlier that this team has a chance to be a contender. Do you see this team as a championship contender, a team that is in the mix? How do you view it in terms of the definition of what that means to be a contender?
I mean, we have a good team and we have a chance to play in October. We do. We have a good baseball team, very balanced, very versatile. So, if you get to October, you only have to win 11 or 12, whatever it is, you take care of business in October, but we have a chance to play in October.
You also addressed the rotational depth as well. And obviously Tanner Houck was a guy that opened a lot of eyes last year. Is it too early to tell how he's going to play into the rotation and what his role may be?
Yeah, it's too early, but very impressed, very physical. He plays a part, of a starting pitcher. He worked hard in the offseason. I know his goals, and everybody knows our goals. It's just a matter of, see what's best for the team, for the organization. But looking forward to see him compete. I saw him on TV. He was impressive. He threw a bullpen today, and it's impressive to see him on the mound. And I'm happy that we're going to work together.
But he's not coming in with a big league spot, though. You're going to figure out where he's going to end up, basically.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Okay.
Alex, el bullpen de Boston el año pasado fue uno de sus problemas, pero tomando en consideración la llegada de Ottavino, de Sawamura, de que Darwinson está recuperado del COVID, me gustaría saber tu opinión. con relación al bullpen de Boston en esta campaña?
Es un bullpen más completo, lo más parecido al 2018. Tienes a Ottavino, tienes a Barnes, tienes a Brazier, tienes a Hernández, tienes a Andrisi que te da versatilidad, tienes a Taylor y obviamente hay otros también, o sea, Bryce, está Brewer. Así que es un bullpen mucho más completo de lo que yo he tenido en los 2 años que dirigí aquí, sumamente versátil y de verdad que si todo sale bien, si nos mantenemos saludables, debemos tener uno de los mejores bullpenes en la Grandes Ligas.
Anything else for Alex? Hey, Alex, real quick, I just was wondering, what do you want the mentality of this team to be? Obviously, the last 2 years you came in here, the expectations were so high, but now you have a year coming off the last place finish, you know, a lot of changes. You guys didn't make tons of big splashes this offseason. Do you feel like underdogs, or what do you want the mentality to be of this team?
We just attack every day the right way. And, you know, if we have any doubts, how are we going to attack days? Just listen to that press conference of Petey a few weeks ago, and our mentality will be the same one. So, you know, I'll make sure, you know, we put it in speakers here so everybody listens to Petey. I thought that was one of the best press conference, you know, from a retiring player. It was amazing. It was amazing. And that's one of the messages, you know, when you guys have a chance to come here, maybe you'll see one of his quotes, you know, on the walls, whatever. We're going to attack the way we always do. Nobody's going to dictate who we are outside of our walls, but we know that, you know, we have to be better. You know, we have to be better than 19, better than 20. And if we accomplish that, we're going to be in a good spot.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Alex.
Thank you.